Hello, my name is Henry Jackson. I'm a San Francisco artist, and we're currently at my show at LewAllen Galleries, Primal Field Interval. Primal Field addresses the environment of the work, which is specifically where the figure doesn't come in, and the interval section is kind of a tie-in between the figurative and the abstracted environments and how they connect with one another. They just play off of each other, and I like the idea that an environment that is minus a figure could still look like an environment that the figure just is in, but maybe we just don't see it. So in this particular show, Primal Field, the work that is specific to an environment or lends itself to an environment is really based on a lot of my interactions with my frequent visits to Costa Rica to watch how nature interacts with pretty much everything that it comes across. It's very unforgiving, it's ever-changing, and for an artist to try to capture that, unlike, say, a sunset or a flower that's in bloom, I was very much attracted to the energy of change. So for me to try to capture something in a static way, but to also make it look like it's moving in front of you or has the ability to move if you turn away and you come back to it, I always found compelling, and it's definitely something I still seek and go for. The body of work that relates to the word interval, which is the singular figures, the figures that showcase both in color and in fairly monochromatic fashion, convey who we are and how we interact with the environment. As a child, I was introduced very early on to a lot of folklore that was brought on upon by my the family elders, of experiences that they had in Micronesia, both in folklore and also post-war experiences. And the belief that they had in explaining these things to me was so compelling that it still lingers with me today. The idea that I can try to capture something visually, that then when I was being told there was no photographs, there was no pictures to showcase, it was just all in their voice and their emotions. And I wanted to try and capture and still capture that in the work that I do without finalizing anything, without making anything come to any specific conclusion where it feels like it could just live on, just like the stories that they would tell me. The reason why I explore most of the work that I do with cold wax medium is that wax, for the most part, allows this kind of manipulative, it's like a malleable medium that allows me to be able to go back into the surface, alter it and manipulate it depending on what stage it's drying, which also reveals two things: either a surface manipulation that I find intriguing that lends itself to more character, but it also showcases the history of the work. So as an artist, it allows me to explore the subject even further because the curiosity sustains itself. I didn't want to depict what a flower looks like so much as what the environment that it was sitting in felt like and what it had to endure. And in a way, these works are little snapshots of these experiences, these moments, these occurrences that I was able to have with myself, with nature, without capturing anything, any one specific thing. I guess my hope is that people can walk in here and they've felt this experience somewhere in their life, whether it's in nature or in a memory of an interaction with someone. And that's all really any artist can hope for, is to at least leave an impression like that you just don't walk in and then just walk away.